Hey, Muffin here. Welcome back, doing a video on another series versus series. We're going to be doing the E series versus the FV series. In the E series line, we have E100, E25, E75, E50, 50M. So a good range of them. And then over on the FV side, in some of these battles, we've got, of course, the Death Star FE-183, FE-215B, and just a series of different others. So the differences between these tanks, the German E series is fairly well armored. Even its medium tank, the E50 and E50M, have great upper glacial armor. The E100, like, pretty well armored, especially if you know how to angle and that turret as well. Pretty derpy when you're looking at the Jagdpanzer E100 and also the E100. And I let the subscribers choose what they wanted to. I just had to make sure that the tiers were balanced. I will say that I think there could have been more in the favor of the FV side in just some of these rounds. As we go through and watch some of these replays, just because everyone likes to play the Death Star, the 183, and even though, yeah, it does a lot of damage, it probably is among one of the worst tier 10s in the game. It is slow, worst camo rating, just, it's not very accurate. It doesn't have a lot going for it outside of that damage. It doesn't have good gun depression, so it can be a challenge to use. We've got already 3 down from the FV side, 2 down from the E side, or the E series side. And the FV tanks, there are things about them I do like. The people that had chose the FE-183, it's a fun tank. It probably is one of the most fun when you're able to just get that really awesome derpy shot off. That, I swear, every time I get something in the crosshairs, the adrenaline just spikes, the eyes dilate, just like that feeling of being able to do such massive damage with that cannon is awesome. The FE-215B, pretty maneuverable, especially for a heavy tank. Its armor profile is a little interesting. I'd feel like and say it's got an okay armor profile. And like, its accuracy is really not bad. And then the FV, the Tier X medium tank, great tank. I mean, the thing about the British FVs that make him also deadly is those high penetrating, high explosive rounds. The E series, good armor profile for the most part, and like I said, just some of those derpy cannons. We're going to take these two series head to head, and we're going to see which one will win. It's going to be best out of 3 rounds. So coming around here, see the Jag, and unfortunately our friend Garion was not able to pull back quick enough. And we've got one guy from the Purple Clan here doing a great job here in the FE-215B. Things aren't looking too good. Gotta be able to hold off 3 of the E-Series tanks. He's got to get that shot off, but unfortunately he doesn't. But good try, good game from the subscribers. I also made an announcement today. As far as the channel goes, I am now officially opening it up for anyone that puts training rooms together themselves And this could be across the Asia server, the Russian server, the NA server. It's the videos on the Muffin channel are not just limited to the NA server, so or just me making them anymore. Anyone can make videos. Put the room together, any scenario that you think is great. Invite one of the server staff members to your room. They can help with support, credibility with it. So I'm more than happy to help. And when you compile those replays, put the vid together, send them over to me, and I will be more than happy to post your guys' vids. I'll add some commentary, give you a shout out. For once again, it's you guys that make the channel. I'm still going to be doing vids. One thing I want to move toward doing is, right now it's specific to Blitz. We do have a War Thunder crew, but I would love to start doing a lot of these crazy challenges we do with tanks and War Thunder, like historical recreation, challenge vids, showdowns, whatever the case may be, and a lot of other crazy scenarios, but also do things with like planes and ships, like do things with World of Tanks PC, World of Warships, when War Thunder, doing things with like planes and different maybe World War II scenarios. So really want to do a lot of everything war vehicle related. I think would be so cool to do that, so stay tuned, plenty of stuff to come. Alright, so looks like so far 2 down on each side. And now this is kind of funny because on this Copperfield map, I believe this is one of the smallest maps. And in a normal game, you don't see tier 10s fighting each other anymore on this map. It used to be that way in the early days of Blitz, but not anymore. This is a map specifically now meant for lower tier tanks, I believe. Can he get that shot off yet? No. Right into the face. Ouch. So things not looking too good. There goes another one from the FV series. So they've got a ways to go. And so it looks like we've got the last standing survivor and still quite a bit of hit points. So now it looks like the E series have won 2 times in a row, and we try to mix up players a lot. We get a lot of people in these training rooms, so just trying to mix it up quite a bit. But the score is now E Series 2, FE Series 0. Is this going to be a total annihilation? We're going to find out here in this round. Now, before going into this, I was placing my bets on the E Series primarily because I figured when doing the FV series, a lot of people do choose that Death Star that, like I said, is a lot of fun to play when you get those shots off, but it is a very difficult tank to play. It has a lot of weaknesses to it. And when you have multiple people wanting to be the FV, and especially where it's a top tier tank that has such heavy influence, we had a tier 7, tier 9, mainly tier 10s fighting each other. Once again, just letting the subscribers choose what they wanted to, as long as the tiers were balanced and what they thought would help their team win. I also want to make sure I don't forget the shout out. I want to thank Ukulele Bob for putting this video together. A link to his channel is in the description below, so go check that out. Now this FE is... what a hit.
Our track is hit. It could break any minute.
So E-Series tanks just closing in. This looks like it is going to be a total annihilation. 2 FEs left. So, like I said, I think if there would have been more on the FE side, that would have picked the FE205B and the FE404, I could have seen. And the other thing is that the E-Series are much more heavily armored. Those types of tanks are easier to play. FE is a little bit more lightly armored, which can make it difficult. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the vid. This is the Muffin here. You guys stay cool and keep tanking.